feel like a baby.
Everybody's a suspect!
Coming to get you, Bobber.
Okay guys, if you haven't heard already, there is a new fan film coming out called Dylan's New Nightmare, which is a direct sequel to Wes Craven's New Nightmare from 1994. One of our good friends in the horror community, a YouTuber called Cecil Laird, he runs the horror show on YouTube. He wrote this script for Dylan's New Nightmare. He wrote it quite a while ago, in fact, and he got in touch with Miko Hughes at a convention, and he kind of sort of asked him to come on board, and Miko Hughes also offered himself to come on board as well to reprise his role as Dylan in this sequel. The casting for Dylan was obviously the most important part, and who better to get in the role as Dylan as Miko Hughes. So the fact that they've cemented that role for Miko Hughes is perfect. The role for Freddy Krueger wasn't going to be easy, and Cecil went to another YouTuber called Dave Mcrae, who's big in the Halloween community. They've asked him to become Freddy Krueger. Dave does look a bit like Freddy Krueger, no offence Dave, but he's got that shape of face, and Dave is a voice actor as well. He's a fantastic voice actor, and he can probably do a good Freddy Krueger impression. I don't think I've actually heard him do it yet, but he could probably do a very good Freddy Krueger impression, so he again is a perfect choice for Freddy Krueger. In addition to the cast, we've got two producers coming on board, DiSanti and Rene Rivas. You probably know them from other successful fan films, DiSanti being the Never Hike Alone franchise, and you've got Rene Rivas who'd done the Spirit of Haddonfield. To top it off, we've got Nora Hewitt coming on board. She's the special effects makeup artist in this, and she was the winner of season 9 of Face Off. I've said this many times, I've watched lots and lots of fan films, and most of them are just done for fun, and some of them I've done with a little bit more heart, and I can see that happening with Cecil's script, because he cares a lot about the character. He cares about A New Nightmare as well. He's done a couple of videos after his announcement for this about his ideas and how he came up with it, his memories of A New Nightmare as well. So you can tell that A New Nightmare holds a special place in his heart. So I'm hoping, and I'm sure he is, going to do this proud. You do get a lot of fan films where somebody takes a character like Michael Myers, for example, they stick him in a scenario and he kills a lot of people and it's done. And that's it. And that's not bad. That's okay for a fan film, because that's what fan films are. They just do that for a bit of fun. Whereas I do like the fact that some stories, including Cecil's story, is a continuation of a real actor, a real character in this film. It's going to be quite hard for him to do this, because this was the first kind of meta film in the Freddy franchise and any other franchise. So it'll be interesting to see Dylan's character and Freddy in this meta world, and that's what I like to see in a fan film, an original story getting brought forward, getting a sequel to an original story, because like I said, in some fan films you just get one-off kills and that's it. They have no meaning and no purpose, whereas this has a purpose. It's similar to Never Hike Alone and Spirit of Haddonfield. They've got these characters and they've got titles. So this is one of the main issues that I have with fan films, is the titles. Never Hike Alone doesn't say Freddy Krueger. It doesn't say Jason Voorhees or Friday the 13th. It says Never Hike Alone. We're supposed to be pulled in by the title itself and then get a good surprise when we see what it's about. The same with the Spirit of Haddonfield. Obviously Haddonfield is associated with Halloween, but it doesn't say Halloween or Michael Myers or The Revenge of Michael Myers, The Redemption of Michael Myers. They're all cheesy titles that we don't want, we don't need. And it's the same with this new one that Cecil's wrote, Dylan's New Nightmare. It's not Freddy Krueger's Revenge or A Nightmare on Elm Street. It's Dylan's New Nightmare. So it draws us in with the title, and then we get a good treat and a good surprise when we actually find out what it's about. They have set up an Indiegogo campaign. They've shown the trailer as well, so I'm going to leave links down below to the trailer and the Indiegogo campaign. If you're a fan of Freddy Krueger, guys, and if you're a fan of fan films in general, then please click on the Indiegogo campaign, listen to Cecil's chat about what it's about, what he's trying to do for this film, and again, please back the campaign. I backed this campaign for many reasons. Obviously, it does look like a good fan film. It's got a good idea. But I have, apart from with the special effects artist, I've spoken with everybody involved individually, and they're all really nice guys. Cecil, who wrote the story himself, if you've watched his horror channel on YouTube, you'll know that he's very knowledgeable in the horror genre. So I'm hoping, and again, I'm sure he's wrote a really tight script. Anyway guys, if you want to know more, like I said, click the links down below to the Indiegogo campaign and click on the trailer as well. The trailer's really well done. I've not done any trailer reaction to it or anything because I already watched the trailer, so it would be a false reaction. But if you want to see the trailer, if you haven't already seen it, click the links down below. As always guys, thanks a lot for watching, thanks for subscribing. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.